Mother Kaylee Murphy versus Jay Murphy.
For the record, this matter is before the court on plaintiff mother's motion regarding parenting time. This hearing is being conducted via Zoom. Present is Attorney Jason Kazmarek, representing the plaintiff moving party, Mother Kaylee Murphy. Ms. Murphy is present. In addition, Attorney Leslie Carr is present, representing the defendant father, Jay Murphy, and Mr. Murphy is also present. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
The parties have conferred this morning with the front of the court. The court has received the following recommendation: that mother's parenting time shall remain every Monday after school until Wednesday return back to school. During the summer, the exchanges shall be on Mondays at 10 a.m. until Wednesday at 4 p.m. Both parties shall have 2 non-consecutive weeks during the summer months to exercise parenting time with 30 days advance notice to the other party. Further, that the holidays shall be shared by the parties as they can agree. If they cannot agree, the fallback will be the Monroe County Front of the Court holiday schedule. And finally, a request for modification of support. It's recommended that request be denied. Right. The reason for plaintiff's motion is that mother's work schedule had changed. So obviously it's been discussed. Mr. Kazmarek, is this recommendation this morning acceptable to your client?
It is, except as far as the Sundays. She has Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday off work. She changed from a 5-day work day week, 5-hour 5/8 to 4/10s. And so she has Sundays off work. She at least offered to compromise with Mr. Murphy and for every other Sunday, just to give her some little extra time during the school year. And that would be a request to Your Honor. And just other than that, my client accepts the recommendation.
Right, Ms. Carr. Obviously, so it's been suggested, Mr. Kazmarek, that mother have parenting time from Sunday through Tuesday. Just adding Sunday at the beginning of the week and ending it on Tuesday.
Yes,
correct?
and my client does not agree with the same, Your Honor. Sunday is the only guaranteed day off that my client has. And so he engages in a multitude of activities with the minor children on Sundays, including going to church and the zoo and other things of that nature. Ms. Murphy voluntarily changed her work schedule, without our knowledge, to add Sundays. I don't think that that's a change in circumstances that requires that mandates a change in parenting time at this point in time. And then she's asked for an additional change in support, which we disagree with as well.
Well, I think this work schedule has been in the works and Jay knows this, that she's been trying to change her work schedule for quite some time. Her schedule she needed the time to seniority to get there, and the request has been made numerous times until it finally was granted just in August.
Is it unreasonable for the parties to alternate Sundays? I mean, obviously, it's hard for mom to do any quality activities with the 2 children if it's during the school year, if her parenting time is on school days. So have you discussed that? Is that unreasonable that they can alternate Sundays?
Well, that's basically the concern, Judge. She doesn't get any real time doing with the kids.
Understood. That's why the court is asking, is it unreasonable that the parties alternate Sundays? So they each have a Sunday. Each have a couple Sundays every month.
My client is not in favor of giving up the Sundays at this point in time. There's other concerns, Your Honor, that my client has in terms of care of the children and Ms. Murphy's care, problems that they've had with the school and other issues with Ms. Murphy and where she lives and who she lives with and just things that have kind of snowballed over the last several years. And we entered this consent order just less than a year ago, and that's my client's position at this time.
So the children attend church every Sunday with dad, is that correct?
That is correct.
What time is church on Sundays?
10:30.
I'm sorry, what?
10:30.
10:30.
Okay. Well, and it's obviously important that the children continue to attend school, if in fact that's something they've routinely done with dad, so that's important. So any parenting time from mom, Sundays would be in the afternoon. Well, the court's suggesting that we do a lot some Sundays, whether it's every other Sunday or one Sunday per month for mom, maybe and I'd like maybe 12 noon or 1 o'clock, but I'd like to hear from counsel, or do you want to talk further, knowing what the court's inclination is, to see if you can agree upon a time frame on Sunday, whether it's second Sunday of the month or alternating Sundays? Or do you want to talk any further on that? Or do you want the court to simply make a decision?
I'll leave.
I would like 2 Sundays a month.
Right? I don't know.
I
what
think,
other
I think
activities
noon would be
Dad has
fine,
with
noon
the
or 1
children
o'clock.
on
I don't think my
Sundays.
client would complain about that. I'm sorry, Judge.
I'm
So,
sorry, Mr. Kazmarek.
I'm sorry, Judge. I don't think my client would complain about getting the afternoon, whether it's noon, 1 o'clock. I don't think my client would have any concern with that. She just wants to be able to do something on a full, basically on most of a full day. She's getting 4 p.m. and there's homework to do, there's dinner to make, and bedtime, and she's only getting really a couple hours on her parenting times each week, and it's not much time for her. So she would
Understood.
ask for the 2 Sundays.
Ms. Carr, do you want to
If
talk
I
with your
may-
client?
if I may inquire of my client, what time does church get out, Mr. Murphy?
It's a 1 hour service. We're home by 11:45 or noon.
Okay,
Before you want to talk to see what, in terms of a time on Sunday, and whether it's one Sunday a month or alternating Sundays?
we can talk back with Miss LaPrade.
No. Again, I don't know what other activities Dad has with the children on Sunday afternoons. Obviously, the children need to be ready for school. I don't know if they have, when they do their homework on Sunday afternoons. That's obviously a
Honor,
consideration.
if I may, the issues with the Sundays are problems with making sure that Violet is ready for school, which is an issue with Kaylee, and the 3-year-old gets extremely homesick after 2 nights away. I think 3 is excessive. I would be open to maybe 1 Sunday a month.
There have
Kyle,
been no
that's almost-
issues getting Violet ready for school.
He does it 2 days a week, every week.
Is there any problem with mom getting her to school on Mondays and Tuesdays?
I get notes from Violet's teacher that her homework isn't complete on nights that Kaylee has had Violet, and she is frequently late and forgets uniform items.
We
and
have never been late.
You were late 2 days ago, picking Violet up.
No.
All right, the court's going to modify the recommendation. Mom will have 1 Sunday per month. Which do you want to do it, the second or the third Monday? It's second or third Sunday of the month.
Whatever you choose, Your Honor.
Murphy, I'd like to hear from both of you.
It's the second Sunday of every month. Sounds good.
All right, so the court modified the recommendation, mother's parenting time on the second weekend of the month, shall parenting time from Sunday at 1 o'clock, or where will the children have lunch? With Dad after church, do you sometimes go somewhere to eat after church, Mr. Murphy?
I think 2 o'clock would give us a little more breathing room after church, and to make sure we have all their clothes together and things like that.
With only 1 Sunday, if we do noon, my client can get them lunch.
Well, he doesn't get home until almost noon from church.
That's fine, and she'll pick them up right then and take them to lunch.
Well, they've got to get their backpacks, their school clothing, so the court will grant mother parenting time second Sunday of every month at 2 p.m.
Would there be an issue with having those things ready before they go to church? To Your Honor, I have been doing all of the driving, picking up and dropping off, and that's fine with me as long as I, can have a little more time with them. I don't mind doing all the driving.
If you could pick up from church.
Or what if we drop off after church? We get all their stuff ready before church and we drop off after church well, that'll be noon.
Perfect.
That works.
I don't know if Mr. Pratt is still available.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, what?
Oh, not,
Inquiring if Ms. LaPrade is still available, if she can modify the recommendation. So the second Sunday of every month,
Yes, sir.
Dad will deliver the children to mom at after church, correct?
yes.
Let's say 12:30, because noon would be flying right there from church.
I wouldn't mind picking them up at noon because then, you know, my time with them starts at noon.
Your Honor, is the court requesting that the order be that father will bring the children to mother after church so I can make sure the recommendation meets the requirements of the court?
Yeah, I believe that's what Mr. Murphy is suggesting. Mom says she'll pick up. So, Mr. and Mrs. Murphy, you know your respective schedules and that's what's best for the children.
Jay, I'm happy to pick them up if I can pick them
Yeah.
up at noon.
That's fine.
All right.
Okay, thank
So
you.
mother will pick up the children from dad's home then at noon? Is that correct? They'll come back from
Yes.
church. Dad will have their backpacks and everything, their school clothes ready for Monday. So mother will have parenting time. Thank you, Mr. Brad, for joining in. The court will slightly modify the recommendation of mother. Shall continue to have parenting time every Monday after school until Wednesday return to school, as well as alternating, as well as the second Sunday of every month. At noon, mother will pick up the children from dad's house at noon on second Sunday of every month. Holidays as agreed. If you cannot agree, the fallback is the friend court holiday schedule and the request to modify child support is denied. All right, thank you, Mr. Brad, for modifying that recommendation. Anything further this morning, Mr. Kazmarek or Ms. Carr?
No, Kaylee, anything else that we need to address? Sorry, we're not together.
I mean, I think that covered everything.
Thank you.
All right, anything further, Ms.
Nothing.
Carr?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
All right, that will conclude this hearing. You can all zoom out. Thank you.
Thank you, Your
Thank
Honor.
you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Welcome.